Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited to be making this video because we're going to be talking about how identity shapes your life. Your identity is the sense of who you are, your beliefs, your goals, your interpersonal characteristics, your values. These are the things that make you you, and how you identify impacts how you perceive and how you interact with the world. It impacts your decisions, what you feel like you deserve, how you view yourself, and how you believe others view you. If you're someone who identifies with being successful, then you're more likely to seek out opportunities that are geared towards success. And the opposite is true as well. If you're someone who identifies with being unsuccessful, then you're more likely to have a negative mindset, not take as many risks, and subconsciously do things that limit your success. About 9 months ago, I weighed the heaviest I've ever weighed, and I didn't realize it, but at the time, I did not identify as someone who prioritized my health. I didn't really care about the food that I ate, if they were healthy or not. I ate lots of fast food and I rarely, if ever, exercised. During that time, I identified as someone who did not have the time to cook foods or the energy or motivation to exercise. So, fast forward to today, I'm down 30 pounds because I switched my identity with believing that I didn't have time or I couldn't really choose better healthy meals. So, how you identify not only impacts the relationship that you have with yourself, but it also impacts the relationships that you have with others. If you're someone who doesn't identify as deserving of having a good partner, then you're more likely to stay in relationships that are not good for you. I think that our identity is something that we don't necessarily consciously think about. Just like with my weight example, I didn't consciously think that I was someone who didn't care about what they ate, because if you ask me if I cared about myself and if I cared about my appearance, the answer would be of course. But the decisions that I was making showed that the opposite was true. And I didn't necessarily identify with the version of myself that I wanted to be, because the version of myself that I wanted to be would have had better habits to take care of myself. So the same can be for any situation. If you are someone who believes that you would want a healthy relationship or will want success or will want certain opportunities, but you have to look at the actual habits and the actual actions that you're doing in your day to day. Do you identify with the things that you say that you want? So the other day, I was watching an interview with Zendaya, and she was saying how she wanted to break away from being associated as a Disney Channel actress. She wanted to be looked at as more mature and a more mainstream actress. And she said that she would go to events that she had no business being at, but she would go like she belonged and she would be the best dressed there. Now she's being looked at as a more mature, as a more serious actress. And the thing is that she didn't wait for other people to decide that they were going to look at her in that way. She decided that for herself, and the rest of the world followed along. She decided that she wasn't going to be associated as just being a Disney actress. She wanted something more for herself, and she stepped into a realm of deciding that she was going to have that. I think this is the perfect example of someone who rebranded and re identified as the person that they wanted to be and not the past version of themselves. And the great thing about identity is that it's fluid. You do not have to be stuck in one identity forever. You can change it. Just like Zendaya, she made a conscious effort to change that about herself. So if you want to change your identity, I want you to think of what it is that you want for yourself. What version of yourself do you want to be? And start showing up as that version. Start acting as that version. Start dressing as that version. Instead of saying, I want to get in shape or I want to lose weight, I want you to start identifying with what that looks like, what that is. Start telling yourself, I am someone who prioritizes my health. I'm someone who cares about what I eat. If you want to be successful, start identifying with the characteristics of success. I'm someone who is not afraid to take risks. I am someone who is confident in my decisions. I am someone who knows that one setback is not a setback for life. Start identifying with the version of yourself that you want to be, and the rest of the world will follow along. So that is all for this video. I hope that this has helped someone. And if you like the video, please give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions or anything that you would like to see in the future from me, please leave a comment down below. And I will see y'all in the next one.